Hello everyone, Ruby Retrograde Tarot and Tay here, and what I'll be serving up for you guys, and it's a obviously a set of cards. I got this actually a couple. When was it? I think it was either earlier this week or late last week. It's actually a Kickstarter for a second edition Oracle deck. And I am taking some time to actually film this walkthrough and flip through and see what it's about. And without further ado, we are going to look through the Love Story Oracle cards, 44 cards and guidebook by Deja Dewit, or Anastasia Druid, I believe that is. So this actually is the second edition. Deja had started a Kickstarter, actually a very recent Kickstarter. This was the fastest Kickstarter fulfillment, we'll call it, from the launch of the campaign to finalizing it and receiving it. This by far was the fastest. Sorry. So this actually is the second edition. So there was one edition previously created, and she decided to start this Kickstarter to kind of start up stock to get stocks for her second edition. And as well what was available for during the campaign was other decks that she had made. I think one is like, oh, I forgot what's the name of the other one, but it's a more personal, more like a self-improvement personal type of thing. So I'm actually trying to get at is this card that comes with it, and it's just for some reason I'm having issues with it. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's actually two. Okay, so I actually got this card, and there's a second one. Let's see if we can get it out. I thought there was only one. So with the Oracle cards that I back, I got these two nice cards, which is really pretty. And at the back it says, "Thank you, dream big," from Deja Dewit. And these are the other decks that she has created. So this was an add-on that was available, and I think her other decks also were available at the time, but the one that I was most interested in was the Love Story. And like I mentioned, this was the fastest fulfillment because I think the campaign was 30 days, and in that time she had made an update where her shipment of the Oracle cards and the other decks that she had ordered arrived way sooner than expected. It even arrived ahead of the end of the campaign, ahead of the funds from the campaign going to her account and things like that. So basically what she was able to do is, as soon as the campaign closed and the payments were taken, she was able to turn around and send it off right away. So I think all in all, maybe within I forgot how long was her campaign ran. I think maybe a month, maybe a bit less, but within a month and a half I got it. So without further ado, let's talk a bit more about the box. So these are what it looks like, and we are looking at the back here, and it says, "A beautiful universal oracle deck to help you seek guidance with romance and relationships. No more wrong wondering. Ask and you shall receive." The guidebook includes upright and reverse meanings for each card, questions you can ask, and several relationship card spread. It's also mentioned in the little introductory about the campaign that it's not the purpose of these cards was not so much for predictive, but kind of inner work, more of a self thing rather than predictive. So the box itself, it's a nice clamshell type of box, which is pretty neat. And then it has a cute little message. I do like the package and the design here. And then what it says, "Dear dream lover, I long each day for the sun to set and the moon to rise, for once again our souls to reunite. I don't know when or how we'll meet again, but I know it's you when I see your eyes. Our love feels so real. The way you make me feel is so surreal, like we've known each other for many lifetimes. Every night, I long to hold and kiss you after I wake, but every time you vanish. Are you real or just a dream? Wherever you are, dreaming of you, may our love story never end. Very cute. It sounds exactly like if I was watching a romance movie or something like that. This is the inside of the box. It has, I don't know if it's readable. Maybe it's just gibberish, but really nice calligraphy. So, and in here we have the guidebook. And let's see what's inside. So it seems like the guidebook is in colors. Oh, wow. We have a many page table of contents. So in the table of contents, we have all the cards that are numbered, a little blurb about the creator, the cards, how to use the cards, ritual and spell casting, blank cards. Oh, there are blank cards in there. And then spreads and question. And so the card meanings, and then alphabetical contents. So I don't know if it's still the cards but something else. No, because there are 44 cards, so I think the contents. Oh, I guess the subject of each card, you can find it here. And this is Deja. And then we have about the cards. So it's a little bit more than what it says at the back of the box. It says that it was created for you to be able to seek advice and guidance about love and romance relationships in your life. The cards were designed to be used by anyone for anyone. There are 44 cards, all drawn in pencil and pen, and then watercolor painted for color. Each card has a folded paper look. This is intentional. The idea for this deck came to me from the idea of a classic love story. One where once upon a time, two lovers wrote for each other letters on pieces of paper. Inside the box, I wrote a poem that was inspired by my dreams and this idea of a beautiful love story between two people who have never met. Love is fluid and has no rules. Everyone's love story is different and unique. What love story is written for you in the stars? Very cool. That's sweet. And then just a little bit about how to use. Let me see. Now there's about... Okay, so there's 6 blank cards even that you can customize for yourself. And she recommends using permanent marker and waiting, of course, that it dries before you shuffle it back in with the rest of the deck. Here are some examples of the card spread and then some card question. And then if we look at the card, the meanings themselves, they are all in colors and it's cohesive. I really like it. So let's put that aside and talk about the card itself. Ooh, look at this nice purple color that matches the box. It's a matte purple. I would even call it lavender, I think. All right, and here's the back, which also goes along with the bottom of the box here. The card stock itself, oh, it feels like it has a nice coating. So it's matte. It feels like it has a bit of I don't know, like a plastic coating to it, but something that makes it durable. It's nice and sturdy, nice and flexible. Definitely not something I'm afraid of shuffling. Well, here in this case, this is an example of the blank card. So here you go. But wait, no, I can't wobble it well. But anyways, it's a nice material. I like it. So what we're going to do, we are going to zoom in like so. Okay, maybe a bit less than that. And we're going to look at each of those 44 cards and skipping those 6 blank ones, starting with Control. I do like that black space that's like literally space, outer space, holding the person. Now it's just to know, okay, they're not sticky. Okay, here the title is at the bottom, Communication, True Love, Support. Oh, here it's like the universe of space, just holding your hand. Commitment, It's a little spacey theme again. Maturity. Patience. I'm noticing on some of the cards the keyword and the number are at the bottom, and here, for example, for 8 romance, it's at the top. I mean, most of the time, well, I personally shuffle face down, so I won't necessarily notice. I don't know if it necessarily bothers me or not, but this is really cool how it's done, not only in pencil, but then there's also watercolor to kind of add an extra sprinkle of beautifulness to it. Okay, so yes, now we're fear. Guarded. Daydream. I could totally imagine my head being like this when I start just zoning off in some like, oh, what if I do this? Or let me imagine this situation, and I don't know how that would work out. Should I do this? Let me imagine it. I can this could be a good representative of how my head is kind of floaty. A spark. I think this is really nice, the 2 matches. Mystery. Passion. I think this is the first like full, like where you see full body, like almost full bodied people. Usually I think I mostly was over at the fear where you would see the eye and the half a face of somebody. But passion. Spy. Okay, that's interesting. Spy. If like hiding this, because I saw the image before seeing the keyword, my first guess was something about communication, or yeah, communication, messaging, or receiving some sort of word. But spy, okay. Freedom. Flirt. You know, I don't know if this is so much flirt or this is like that one moment before the two start kissing. I don't know if it's much flirting going on here. I think they're past flirting, personally. Open up. It gave me a flashback of, it's a book and it was a movie. It was called The Secret Garden. It's an old movie. I remember watching that when I was a kid. I think it's called The Secret Garden, but I think it's something like that. The little girl goes into, I think it's what, her grandmother or some older family member's mansion, and then within the foliage she finds this key lock or this gate door that's hidden by all this greenery, and then she finds a key somewhere, I think, or she manages to open it, and then there's this like super amazing garden, or yeah. But this kind of made me think of that. Open up. Okay, so we're at 18, 19. Strings. Okay, strings. Here it's interesting. It seems like I don't know if you can see it here. Let's put it a little bit closer. It seems here, hello camera. It's like they're not been cleanly cut. They've either like broken off, or maybe if this is like a flame or fire, they're being singed or burned off. So I don't know, maybe it's something strings attached, or there's like conditions. There we go. Regret. Confusion. Okay, that was one of the postcards that we got along with the oracle. I do like her top. caution. That is pretty much self-explanatory. Friendship. Differences. Oh, it's like the spark and then it dies down. It's kind of sad. Well, I feel a bit sad. A disappointment. Forgiveness. Self-worth. Self-love. Chemistry. I'm guessing, well, it shows like chemistry as, you know, commonly seen, but I'm pretty sure they're kind of referring to chemistry between two people. Memories. Okay, who here remembers those? And the whole concept of getting your photos developed at a photo counter. So that whole Walmart photo center with like the Kodak quick print. No, there you, yeah. I'm telling my age. I'm just gonna stop right now. Like, see these cobwebs? That's my age. Oh boy. Healing. Oh. I do. Ugh, this is such a nice color. I really like the purple to pink to blue. Like, it kind of feels like the bruising stages a little bit. I don't know. Well, I'm talking about bruises. Y'all, I'm one to talk, but I do get bruises. It just does not show as well. And it has to pretty much be a really big bruise for it to show. But I get bruises. But yeah. Like, you know, it's ugly red and it turns like into the blue shades. And then as it like starts fading away, it gets that like weird greeny or like yellowy stuff. But anyways, we have hope, which I find is really pretty. Codependency. Okay, and here even there, the colors, they feel like more. I was gonna say a whole lot more angry, but I don't know about a whole lot. But here with hope, there's, I don't know, there's something more uplifting about it. And here it kind of feels a bit more angry, passionate but destructive. And it seems to always be between this person and this universe type thing. Whoop, this universe or this other person. So it's almost like the person, you or me, and then whatever person or forces. Influence, right? Is that influence? Yes, influence. Whispering sweet nothings. All right, effort. Having a bit of issue getting one card at a time. Balance. Yin and yang. Then gifts. Trust. It feels like you versus like whatever is the unknown, whatever you don't know. This universe hand is whatever you don't know. Rejection. Oh, the poor matches. I feel like there's a whole story going on. Oh, like there was spark. They were all like kind of igniting each other. Then in differences, both of them kind of, it just didn't work out. And here rejection is just, you know, it's just not. Then fun. Respect. Security. Is that a heart? Or like a peach shape like a heart? Maybe it's a peachy heart. Soul connection. That's a very pretty card. I really like that. And then the almost last one, Heartbreak. Oh. And finally, Family. Oh, look at the baby hands. Oh, babies. Okay, sorry, I'm getting carried away here, but come on, baby hands. I know not everybody is feeling the same sort of way about babies, but I know. All right, and then those are the blank cards here. Personally, I don't think, well, as of right now, I don't see myself using them, unless maybe I get struck by inspiration maybe later. And plus I kind of have this thing where if I try to add something, I don't feel like it would do justice to the rest of the cards because they look so pretty. I feel like if I were to try to draw something or maybe just even write something, it would just kind of throw the whole thing off and I'd be like, oh, why did I even do that? I kind of like ruined the card. But anyways, maybe my opinion will change anyways. But yeah, so far it's beautiful art. It's really pretty. The color, and you know, there was previews of the card, so I already knew that it was something that I was interested in. I don't have many love centric cards, whether it be tarot or oracle. I bought one recently, which I think was at the end of last month, the end of June. No, mid-June. And then this one came up. So that would make it two that's like more love specific. All right. It's not bad shuffling. It feels a bit stiff, me trying to shuffle them. I don't know if it's because they're actually stiff or if it's me who's kind of afraid that I suddenly fold them into. Okay, let's see. Oh no, there's something happening here. Let's try from the side. All right. I don't know. Is it a rose petal texture? Because I'm having a bit of a clump. All right, I feel like this is going to be like a riffle shuffle type of deck, just to be sure that they're well separated and well mixed up. Shuffling is not too bad. It's okay when I riffle shuffle. When I just do overhand, I'm having a bit more difficulties. I feel like my thumb needs extra grip. That's what it is. Oh, there. This one came out. Patience. Oh, look at that. Thank you for telling me again about patience. Oh, gee. Anyway, so let's look at what the guidebook says about patience and how it's laid out. So here we have a little blurb about the card, questions to ask, and then an upright and reverse meaning. I find it interesting that like upright and reversed meanings are provided. I don't often see that in oracle decks, and I have a few, and as far as I remember, I don't think I have any that have reverse meaning. It's usually just an upright thing and you shuffle. But in any case, let's go and read what it says. Patience is an admirable trait that not everyone can master. Tell me about it, jeez. It takes time and practice to be patient and not let your emotion get the best of you. You are being asked to be patient and not rush into things. Good love is worth waiting for. Surrender. You've done all you can now to attract unconditional love. Expect the best and be open for positive changes in love. A person you may be inquiring about is patient or is good at patiently waiting for you. Impatience can lead to lashing out, hurt feelings, and even disagreements. And then questions to ask. Are you feeling impatient about a relationship? How can you practice more patience? Do you or your partner lack patience and have outbursts? Do you have patience with your partner or tend to rush them? Do you feel like you are being rushed by others? How important is it for you to have a patient partner? Are you feeling impatient waiting for a new partnership? And then upright, we have patient, calm, taking your time, waiting for others, worth waiting for. And then reverse, impatience, anger, frustration, in a rush. Yeah, so guys, I kind of feel like the card just like slapped me in the face talking about patient. I feel like it just exposed me. So I feel, as I mentioned, exposed, and I don't think I appreciate this Oracle deck. So can I just remove everything nice I said about it? Because I feel like it's being rude to me. Like, how are you just gonna say that to me? Patience. Oh my gosh. Anyways. It was about to happen to me. That happens so much. Sometimes I get new decks and I shuffle and it just starts right off like, oh, this is what you did wrong, or here's the mess up you did, and I'm like, thanks, we just met, but okay, just throw ice cold water down my back, thanks. But beside that, just to wrap up and try to move past the just the exposure I've unintentionally received. This deck is very beautiful. I find it really pretty, and plus, oh my gosh, I just kind of caught this with my eye. It matches my cloth here. It is perfect for this deck. The color palette is beautiful. It's soft, but I could also throughout I think it's mainly the watercolor paint that was used, that I could kind of get general emotions that went along with the keywords for the cards. The images are very pretty. They're so pretty. Like even the story with the matches, I don't know, I got so much out of it, and I felt for the little matches, feeling their difference, and then the other little match getting rejected, and I was like, oh no, poor little match, I was rooting for you, like just right out of the get-go. The cardstock, it does feel nice. I personally am having issues because it seems like my thumb has no grip ability. Don't even ask me why, but I can riffle shuffle it with minimal issues. They feel sturdy enough. Watch me just break the bridge. They feel sturdy enough that there shouldn't be too much issues in shuffling the cards if I just do a series of riffle shuffles, and maybe with time and using it more, and then I'll gain more friction. And yeah, then with riffle shuffle you get a little bit of bend, but whatever. I don't know what else to say. I think 44 cards is plenty enough, and I feel like it went through a good spread of different things associated, just with partnership, love, and relationship, different stages of the relationship. I really liked, and I liked also in a bunch of the cards there were that, like, I feel like it's even a side story, like all these cards that I had, whether it was a hand or a more complete figure. Oh, speaking of complete figure, a complete figure where it's as if it's like, I feel like I'm talking just for me, but me or the person that you're reading for, and then the mystery person or the universe or whatever, the unknown, whatever the unknown is at the moment. And I don't know, it draws me in. See, look, those matches. I'm rooting for the match. And so yeah, I think this is really pretty. So since Deja already got her shipment way ahead of schedule, it is available at her Etsy shop. She has an Etsy shop, and I think let me see with the cards, because I know she has an Etsy shop, and you can also find her at her socials. I'll put them in the description box, but here again, if you want to pause and just check out her other decks. If you're ever interested in them, you can check out what she has. She has more than that too. She has planners and planners and workbooks and things like that. So this, everyone, was the Love Story Oracle deck flip through. Let me know, what do you think about this deck? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Or do you have like specific love centric or even if it's specific love centric or a specific topic centric deck. Would you have a deck that's, you know, mainly a love thing, or it's not your cup of tea, so you're not really interested? Let me know in the comment section down below, down there. Boop boop. And until next time, thank you for spending some time with me checking out this deck. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye, guys.